Hey there, you're watching CarTell.tv and I'm Jenna. There's been 2 cars released by Hyundai to celebrate 30 years in Australia. Simone reviewed the Tucson 30, but I get the sportier Hyundai Elantra SR Turbo. Now SR pretty much means beefed up version, so it bears some differences when compared to the other 2 Elantra trim levels. The bumpers are different, both at the front and the rear, and the SR has conspicuous side skirts. The chrome grille is large, and it rounds up the shapes of the headlights and the hood. The elevated rear adds a bit of enthusiasm to the small sedan, but this is a feature familiar from the lesser models as well. Another novelty is the twin exhaust. While the 17-inch alloys look conservative and trendy, but not too sporty. The SR Turbo comes with a downsized but turbocharged 1.6-litre GDI petrol engine, which is familiar from the Velociter Turbo. It produces 150 kilowatts of power and 265 newton-meters of torque from wonderfully low 1500 revs. However, the engine is not all the same. This one packs a bigger intercooler and turbo. The improved parts combined with no increase in output over the Velociter means that the Elantra's turbo engine should be more relaxed and thus longer lasting. The downsized turbo engine packs almost 40 kilowatts and 73 newton meters more than the naturally aspirated 2-litre in the lesser versions. I have the 6-speed manual, which consumes 7.7 litres per 100 kilometres, and is actually a little thirstier than the 7-speed dual clutch, which is said to consume only 7.2 litres per 100 kilometres. Still, the fun of driving a manual is worth the extra half a litre. There's a huge difference between the SR Turbo and the other versions of the Elantra. It goes beyond just added body parts, and it's behind the wheel that it's most obvious. Hyundai boasts that their experts tested more than 50 different suspension combinations and opted for the best setting. And the Elantra SR is on a whole new level when it comes to suspension. On rough roads, it might be called acceptably firm, but on a twisty road, you will love the directness, compliance, and feedback from the suspension. And the brakes are another reason to feel confident behind the wheel. The SR gets 25mm larger discs for the front, and that really shows. The first thing that strikes me, or pretty much anyone that gets in the Elantra SR, is the red leather interior. It's bold, but I like it. Flat-bottom steering wheel, leather seats, front buckets, alloy inserts for air inlets, and pedals. The SR Turbo has more than enough hints to tell us that it is a sportier version of the Elantra. But sporty doesn't mean they forget comfort and tech perks either. So you get USB and 12-volt charging with plenty of storage and cup holders. Rear seats are reasonably comfortable, unless of course you are Raheem the Dream. Rear seats can also split and fold. With them up, you get 458 litres of boot space, albeit with a space saver. Some of the standard features of the SR include heated front seats, darkened instruments, 10-way powered driver's seat, automatic lights and wipers, LED tail lights, which is not a very common feature, and a 7-inch touchscreen. Oh, and speaking of which, this Elantra also has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It has 5 stars on the ANCAP test. Some of the safety features include rear cross traffic alert, blind spot detection, lane assist, rear camera, parking sensors, traction control, ABS, brake assist, hill start control, and more. The car also has 6 airbags, but that doesn't include driver's knee airbag. Racing drivers won't find the Elantra exhilarating. However, everyone else will surely enjoy its beautiful driving dynamics and suspension setting. A smaller engine with better performance and sporty accents? That's a win in my book. The SR lineup is supposed to give a bit more flair to regular cars and give a tiny taste of what the N lineup of sporty models will bring. Well, the Elantra SR Turbo goes past that. It's not a proper sports car, but it's sure to give you more than enough fun. Thanks for watching CarTell TV. And remember, to take this relationship to the next level, make sure you subscribe.